Very I have mine not to pay my next bill.
Well, try that. Try that approach. So,
Yeah.
so we're
Well,
here.
Yeah.
We're here. We just the situation. If you're just watching, it's just got a little bit dark in here. There's been power on and off for the last 3 or 4 days in Prince Edward Island, so I'm not sure they're gonna. They have enough that they could play. It's a little dark in the middle of the court.
It's it seems to be on the other side of the court.
Oh, the stream is down. Do we keep talking?
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
All right. They're going to keep playing.
And conversation taking place here now. Are they going to do something about the lights? As we have a bit of a delay here. So 72-70, Storm in front of the Lightning.
I think that, you know what, they could call the game right now. I don't think Lennon would be very happy with that.
No, I don't think so, no. 5:46 remaining in the third, and conversation going on at the scores table. The Storm, just give me your assessment here so far of what you've seen from them in the third quarter.
Well, the third quarter, they're getting Russell Bird hit a big shot. They're getting the ball deep in the post. It's just they have to make an adjustment on guarding Moon at the point guard. I mean, that's where the most of the offense is coming from, out of his area, and it's because I'm not really a huge fan right now of switching that initial screen, because on the Storm, you can't ask your 4s and 5s to guard that. He's just too good. He's too crafty. You don't know where he's going. I mean, he's just an amazing player. So I'd like to see them kind of fight through that first or second screen, make sure that everybody stays in the person that they're guarding, make sure they're accountable. I mean, Alex Campbell can guard him. You know, it's Tate can guard him. So, Tyler White you can bring him on to guard that position. Oh,
so there we go. That's more better.
See if the feed jumps up.
Had an issue with our feed here.
All right.
So we seem to be back up and running now.
Take a minute for those lights to warm up again.
And
the power did go out, Sylvia.
It did go out?
Well, no, like that's what they're asking that on social media.
There's still a bank of lights that are out here, but I think there's enough that we can continue on.
Yeah.
So Bolden to the line. Drains that, and we're tied at 72 apiece. 5:44 remaining in the third quarter. This has been a very entertaining game here from the Eastlink Center. That shot misses.
Pushed.
That was Robinson that missed on that attempt. Here's Moon. Tyree White.
They're playing.
Carter on the drive, and he's fouled.
I like that play. Just get it to him in some sort of isolation deep on the baseline, and he's so strong going to the basket. So if he's got another big on him, he can take him in with his size and get an easy basket. Beautiful, simple. And here's the thing: like 5 minutes ago, is Tyler White available in this half? Or Tyler Scott, sorry. I mean, I see him over there on the back rolling machine. He's got his finger taped, but is he going to be back in?
Yeah, he got on a bit of a roll there, and then that finger bothering him once again.
1 of 2.
So you like the isolation plays with Carter. You like getting him in 1v1 situations.
Yeah, exactly. In between 14 to 15 feet, and then once he hits one, put him out to the three-point line. But he can attack the basket. He has trouble attacking the basket from three-point in, but he can shoot it. So, I mean, you got to mix that up in there. In, out, in, out. Plus, they don't have a post player.
There's Bird with the fake and then lost the ball. And Bird is fouled. So Capers will get charged for the foul, and he went down and got shaken up a bit. Foul's on the floor. And Russell Berg getting some instruction from Coach Kendrick. Schuler.
Oh, man.
Inside now for Robinson.
That's a big move. That's a really big move. He was wide open for a long time. A nice little back screen. He came off a beautiful play by the Storm. If you're just tuning in again, the power went off here, so that was what the delay was and with the feed, so welcome back.
Moon, Williamson. Into the paint there for Phillips. He loses it, gets surrounded by 3 Island Storm players.
Good hustle. Oh, shot clock violation, so it'll be Storm ball. They won't lose the possession.
They just converged on Phillips as he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and for the fans, if they're just getting back in, it's less lighting on the floor. So there's some lights still haven't come back on here. So we've been having power issues the last 3 or 4 days.
Thanks to Maritime Electric.
No, Peter. They did a great job.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree.
We don't disagree on much.
Oh, nice tip there by Robinson.
What did they call it? Did they count that? Yeah. So Storm playing well after that little break.
Capers in the paint.
They did not switch that screen, so.
This is Robinson, a drive, one-handed jam, get out of town.
What?
Robbie Robinson.
Oh.
Out of Northridge, California.
Some hops, ladies and gentlemen.
Big time hops. Nice pass by Carter. Look at this.
Oh, man. That's how you get it done, Springs.
Elevation on that play.
Oh, underneath the blocker. Whoa. Hello. I like hops in my beer. Whoa.
One of the new additions on this Storm team. Boy, he has really looked good in, well, you know, small sample size. This is only the 3rd game, but he's been solid for this team so far.
He's been so solid, putting up big numbers. I mean, he's an undersized player playing in different spots, but he's wide, thick, gets to the basket. He's really shaking up the offense here in the second half. So the Storm are looking at him. He's up in double digits. You know, before the season started, they have a dunk contest. They were playing around for some fans in Charlottetown, and he did some ridiculous stuff, and you can see why. Like, so, well, he's found a home. We love him here. So,
I'm still meaning to look at this YouTube video of Schuler because apparently it is like very sick, out of this world, his hop. So I'm going to make an appointment viewing for Mr. Dominic Schuler on YouTube and see some of his crafty work.
And not to mention, listen, the Storm have to come back out. Good timeout by the London Lightning because it just zaps the momentum of that dunk away. You got to come out, get your brain in this. Schuler's on the floor too right now. So, I mean, get your brain, get a stop here and come back and then take care of home court.
7-point lead for the Storm. This is Capers.
A good action by the Lightning. Just a simple play.
Moon, or excuse me, that's Capers. He gets his own rebound, and then a charge on Capers.
And Samson Carter got in there. Brad States is out of the play for a second. And then Samson Carter came over. Like, that's teamwork, where he comes out and just getting the job done together. Fourth foul. So we got to watch that. The Lightning might be getting into a little bit of foul trouble here.
Try to mop up some of the perspiration underneath the Storm basket. You know, it's always that last game on a road trip and the first game when you come back from the road trip, coaches are always concerned about, you know.
Into the post. Yeah, it was tipped.
As the Lightning, they looked good in that second quarter, got their game together, but here in the third quarter, the Storm have looked pretty solid. White, here States along that baseline. Schuler, drive, window in. Dominic Schuler, that is a sweet play by number 11.
Great body control. That is quite a bit harder. Going left, shoot it back right with spin on the ball. Just getting comfortable here in Charlottetown, Schuler is. Wow, look at the defense.
Here's Phillips from range, misses that one. Williamson gets the rebound, then he's fouled. And he'll attempt a three-point play here for London.
Williamson is a tough nose. He's not afraid to get in there, and that was a massive rebound for his team. I mean, the Storm threatening to take it to double digits here in the third quarter, and then you get to the line off an offensive rebound. Ooh, can't get it.
Williamson out of St. Joseph's, Philadelphia, PA. Carter steps back, drains it.
This man is a great player, and I hope you're seeing why now to give him 21 points in this basketball game. And that's what we're talking about. He can't necessarily take you off the dribble from there. It doesn't matter. He's got a three-point shot that'll knock your socks off. So that's travel.
And Wait gets called for the travel.
Just put that sequence together too fast for his feet. So he had a shot fake, tried to do a jab fake, and then go. And the referee called him out on it.
So a 10-point lead here for the Storm.
See if they go back to Carter and where they go back to Carter.
Drive by White. And they're going to say that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, we couldn't see it. So that's a situation that if the Storm watch this game back again, you have to get the ball in Samson Carter's hands at that moment because he just hit a three right in front of his guy. Get back to him, see what he can do, and give him a couple of touches there. So that's what would be my recommendation.
Here's a three-ball attempt. That was Harrison, missed it. Now the Storm gonna run. Oh, and Schuler couldn't finish on that great pass from White. Back the other way. And the flush by Williams Jr.
Yeah, that ball just hit the rim on the way up. It's unfortunate.
Robinson's second attempt, and then he's fouled by Phillips.
Okay. So. And that's what Samson Carter's at center saying that. He's talking to White. He's saying, look, slow it down. And if that play works, great. But if it doesn't, man, we're playing against the defending champions, and they're going to ram it down our throat. So smart. They're just learning how to play together.
And you see Coach Kendrick talking to White now and just trying to get him calm down, be in control.
So we try to bring you the little things that are because you have to watch it on YouTube at home. So we try to bring those little things maybe you don't see in games here.
Oh, that rimmed out on Robinson. Capers off balance. White with the rebound.
Can't touch it.
He can't, no.
That's it. You got to slow it down. It's just a little bit helter-skelter.
Here's Carter from downtown, misses. Phillips with the D-board. They pitch it up. The pace really picking up here. Phillips. Williams Jr. off the iron. And Island Storm ball as that's Capers goes in there. I hope nobody lost their beverage.
And it's gone helter-skelter because Moon's not in the game. And Keith Vassell, disciplined coach, he's not putting him in now. He's not putting him in this end of his third quarter. He's saving him for the fourth quarter for a run.
Don't want to get him into any kind of foul situation here late in the quarter. Oh, there's the big guy, Carter. He has been worth the price of admission here tonight for the Island Storm.
12 points in the second half. Oh, big shot.
Nice shot there. That was Kevin Ware Jr.
10 points for him. So Samson Carter has 25 points. You go back to him right here. And if you don't, you don't play. You know.
Get him in an isolation situation right here. He's up against
on
Williams.
The right-hand side. There he comes. Oh.
That's a foul right there.
They had a foul to give. Good foul.
So 1.4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
But then again, you know, I don't necessarily love Samson Carter at the top of that. I want to see the point guard do the work and then get him the ball in great position. He caught it 7 feet. There, can't get it to go.
And
that's just a little thing.
Coach Kendrick thought that was a foul there. So there you have it, 3 quarters in the books, and the Storm holding their own against the defending NBLC champions, 88-79. So this has been a very entertaining game here tonight, Gord.
Yeah, it's very entertaining, and all those, we want to set a big shout out. We love our fans in London and hope you're enjoying the broadcast. You should be proud of this team. They're doing a great job. I just read your tweet, Elizabeth. She goes to all the games, and she loves the guys up there, and they do such a great job of representing their city. It's amazing.
Well, they're the marquee team in this league, and they have been for quite some time. Coming to this season, 2-time defending champions, and you know, the Budweiser Gardens in London. I mean, that is a fantastic facility, and they get 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 fans in that arena. So they love their basketball in London, and they support this team very well. And you know, this is the standard for the league. This London team.
Oh yeah. So thanks a lot for tuning in from London, and hope you enjoy watching our Island Storm. We're really proud of our team down here. Win or lose, we're out supporting them. So, but in this game, this 9-point lead feels like about a half a point.
Yeah, because you talked about Moon. I mean, he didn't play towards the end of that third quarter. I mean, he's been the guy that's been driving the offense for this London team. Let's see what he can do here in the fourth quarter. Yeah. That's one guy that the Island Storm, I'm thinking they have to really clamp down on.
Well, if they switch the screens on Moon, I would go on record to say this Island Storm are not going to win this game. You have to fight through those screens, and it's time to do it now. You need to find out who your best defender is on a point guard, and he's going to start on the bench or off the bench.
He's keeping him on the bench.
Oh, right. Never mind. That's how we're going to win the game.
Now, why would you do that to start this fourth quarter? What are you thinking? You know, what's Keith Vassell thinking here?
He's still resting him. He's saying that we're going to get 30 offensive possessions, you know, 30, 32, 34 offensive possessions in this fourth quarter. I'm going to rest him for a little bit longer. He wants to bring him in probably about the 8-minute mark.
Okay.
Because it's so fast. They go up and down the floor so much time. He needs them fresh for the end. So he played him. He ran him a lot in that first half.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
There's a double screen.
Harrison! That's a dagger 3.
Yeah, great looking form from Harrison there.
Oh, and an attempt right there by Ware to steal that ball. Here's Robinson from downtown, can't make it. Bolden gets it up for Harrison. And the
Storm got really lucky there on 2 different occasions. So you see what happened is the Storm got incredibly lucky. London scored once, but could have scored more. They have to come back with Campbell right now to settle the point position down. So, and this is what this young man's job is going to be this year. and he does it very well.
So Campbell checks back into the game for the Storm. They're up by 6, just underway in the fourth quarter. Samson Carter, he's been a beast here tonight. Carter gets some contact.
27 big points tonight for that man.
Harrison treads the baseline. Whip it around. There's Ware Jr. That rimmed out. And then, oh,
he's swinging.
Campbell.
He
went down hard. That was Marvin. That's Kurt Williams Jr. that bowled it over Campbell.
Well, watch it here on the left side of your floor. Watch his hand. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Just clotheslined him on the end of that play. And that, I wouldn't be arguing if I was Keith Fassel right now.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Oh, yeah.
You know, that's.
And Campbell still down on the floor as Colin Moore is coming out to take a look at him.
I thought it was a hand that got him, but I mean, there was a big swing in action.
Yeah.
And you know, hopefully he's all right. And it was it wasn't intentional. Like that's not the thing. It was a basketball play. And he looks like he's going to stay in the game there.
And he's got that right hand. He's heavily bandaged. So Campbell's okay. He's going to stay in the game. We'll get the proceedings underway once again. 12-point lead for the Storm.
This ball movement by the Storm. It's back to your point guard.
8 on the shot clock. Robinson trying to get a step on Bolden. Drives.
Got to get back here for the Storm.
Here's Harrison to Capers. Kicking it out for Bolden. Down baseline now for Williams Jr., and that's an easy bucket.
Yeah. Good play by Williams Jr. He's got to watch that left arm on that first dribble, but he got away with it. Big basket for the London Lightning.
Here's Campbell. Looking for 3, getting 3.
What a player. Just when his team needs that, he shoots the ball with confidence. It's only 7 points for him on the game, but.
And a drive by Ware. He's fouled. And that's Brad States, his second foul of the game.
Scott's coming in, so you didn't see him in the. Oh, Brad States just picked up a technical.
Oh, technical for Brad States, and wow, that's ill advised.
He was talking to the ref. He was talking to the ref on the way. He got subbed out. Was talking to the ref on the way out. Said something he didn't like, and he was late on that block foul. That was the right call. So, one shot here for one shooter, and then you're going to get 2 shots with the other shooter, and then probably the ball back.
Coach Kendrick wants some clarification, and Brad States getting a little frustrated. And, you know, Russell Bird having a chat with the official. So, I mean, with this London team, you can't give them any easy opportunities. I mean,
yeah, it just changes the momentum. Like, you go from a 9-point lead, and then, you know, you're looking at a 5-point game here, and could be about the end of it.
And they missed that second shot. And
foul?
Foul on Baines? It is a foul on Baines.
Oh, man.
So timeout called. And a timeout for the Storm. And they'll chat things over. So, wow, a couple of plays that went against the Storm there. And Tim Kendrick, he's He's shown some enthusiasm in that huddle.
Well, yeah. How do you compound so many errors in one like
one little sequence
without time running off the clock? You're
right.
up 9. I mean, you get the foul, then you pick up a technical foul, then you get a foul on the rebound, and then they're going back to the line. It just, you've got to get discipline in these times of the game, like. So and now you're looking at the defending champs, and now it's a 5-point. They're right where they want to be.
Like I just said, you can't make it easy on these guys. These guys are good as it is. Don't make it easy for them. So.
And Coach Vassal's still resting Moon.
Yeah,
he hasn't had to play.
That's right. Moon hasn't come out here. 9:53 remaining in regulation, and he's been stapled to the bench as he gets a breather. This is Williams Jr. with a drive and lays it in.
So that possession was 6 points.
Wow, quite the swing.
5 points. I mean, it makes it really hard.
Carter. Russell Bird. Oh, that's a big shot there by Bird. They needed that one.
But who cares when you got that guy?
He's a sharpshooter.
Great footwork. So balanced.
Nice spin move by Bolden. Too hard off the glass. 96-88. 9:07 remaining in regulation. Tell you, for a Storm team that hasn't played in 13 days, they've been pretty good here this evening. Here's Tyler Scott. Oh, mamma mia!
Wow.
Get out of town. Tyler Scott picking up where he left off in the first quarter.
Didn't play in the third. We didn't know if we'd see him again.
Oh, that's a drive there by Ware.
I didn't see that foul.
And a foul against the Storm.
He was ducking away not to get the foul. But look at this. Look how far out he is. It's so natural for him. For talking about him from some of our London fans, Tyler Scott out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. And when he was younger, Nova Scotia is winning national championships, Canadian national championships. He was on that first team that beat Ontario in the final. So that's how good this guy is. Went down to prep school, came back, played at Acadia and UPEI, set records at both schools, and now he's in this league. So it's taken him a while, but you see that's a good Canadian talented kid from the Maritimes.
That's what this league is all about, giving Canadians an opportunity. Here's a Canadian. Campbell missed the shot. And Williamson gets it to Moon. Look, Moon's back on the court. Williams stops, pops. Brought down by Campbell.
No. Look at that pass.
And there's Baines.
And you know what's great about Campbell? He looked off the first guy. There was too much risk there. Took 2 more dribbles and hit the right pass. That's a great point guard.
Russell Bird trying to defend Williams.
You need to slow it down and get a great shot here. Put the pressure on London's defense.
Storm by 11. Here's Bird. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Bird jacks it up.
Oh, forget it.
Knocking it down big time.
What a display of basketball.
Wow.
Scott, Campbell, Moon. No. Scott, Campbell, and Bird, sorry. I've got on my Moon draft, third, Sky.
Look at this here.
Look at this.
I mean, that's what he does so well. And, he had room, too.
He brought the ball over center, too. He was point guard for a while. Gave it up to Campbell. You got to defend that solid. Gets his feet set.
And that's right in his wheelhouse right there for Russell Bird.
Yeah, and, I mean, Vassal must be like, did you read the scouting report?
Get in his grill.
Well, it's on the board.
Yeah.
It's like you cannot give this guy a sniff. He hits 1, he can hit 10. Oh, this is fun, Peter.
And you know, Russell Bird, I mean, he got cold there, but this is a guy, hey, listen, I'm going to keep putting it up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the confidence a veteran guy like that has.
Yeah, well, he thinks if he missed, it's because you shrunk the basket or something, or you're using Nerf hoops or something. That's how much confidence these players have. That's why they're at the professional level. They believe in what they've done. A million shots later, got great shooters.
When London got those 6 points on unforced errors, I guess you could say, by the Island Storm, they took that timeout. How much do you think that timeout woke them up a little bit?
Coach Kendrick, beautiful timeout. I mean, probably Lonnie State's in his ear saying, call a timeout here. Beautiful timeout. Coach likes to save his timeouts to the end of that fourth quarter. Took a great timeout, got his people settled, and that was a motivational huddle. That was just, come on, guys, let's do it for each other. Let's get good looks, and bang.
Yeah, that was a fire and brimstone huddle there from Coach Kendrick, and got his team going. Let's see what they can do now.
And this is a nice matchup here. Alex Campbell and Moon, watch that. They're switching it again. You see that? So
Storm trying to hang on here.
Oh,
that's
good hands.
Williams Jr. And, a tee coming up to London.
Yeah, when Scott made a great defensive play, that's going to go on Vassal. The refs are frustrated. They've called bunch of tees on different coaches and players. I think he was wanting a strip on Scott. So the reason why they're in, there it was. He got his hands in there, got to the ball. Definitely wanted to reach across. I don't think you're getting that in this league.
So the Storm will get it on the side. 105-90.
And maybe he sat Moon too long. He hasn't had a chance to get his flow back in this game.
Here's Bird for three. Missed that one, loose ball. Williamson out of control. And is that a foul against the Storm?
Okay.
Is that Russell Bird getting
Campbell.
that foul?
He's going to call it on Campbell. It's got to be on Bird. What?
I don't know about that one, Gord.
No, that's a foul on Bird. Even if it doesn't go in the books, that's who the foul's on.
A little delay here as they get some of that perspiration off the floor. So Williamson will inbound the ball here for the London Lightning. Looking for Moon. Campbell all up in his grill.
There's the switch.
And there's the switch there. Yeah, that's not good. And then the drive, that's easy. That's too easy for London.
Well, like I said, you cannot switch that. You just, remember we said it before, it might be a little bit, not enough time, but you just can't ask a four-player to guard such a high-quality player.
Pinpoint pass for States, and he's fouled. Brad States will head to the line. And the speed that, his footwork is unbelievable, and his speed, his pace is just, pardon the pun, lightning fast.
Well, with him, I like if there's young players watching this YouTube video, what a great player to watch. Work on your speed, but it's under control. So his handle's crazy. You don't know if he's going left or right, and that's all he needs. But he's coming at you so fast that, you just can't figure out what, he's like Kyrie Irving. Like, what do you, I don't know how to guard
left,
this guy.
go right, yeah.
LeBron James is coming at you strong with power. I mean, it's ramming down your throat. That is different. This is skill. Like, this is left hand, right hand, doesn't matter. Tough check. And they're running this action to get him the basketball. And now you got Baines on him. So this is going to be a mess.
There's a deep three. Missed it. Bird with the defensive board. Bird. Campbell, good look. Missed it.
There's no need to shoot. You got to take a little more time off.
Williams drives, and Williams gets the hoop and the harm.
There's no need to come down and do that for the Storm because you want to run a little bit of clock. Run your systems again because clock's in your favor here. You guys were up 15, and now you're up 13 going to the foul line.
Correction, that's Williamson, not Williams. So Williamson to the line here. 6:07 remaining. 107-94 lead for the Storm.
So what Coach Kendrick did, he's not going to change his defensive system. What he just did is he changed his personnel. So Schuler is a better athlete than Baines, and he can guard that. So he's saying, okay, when you come off, you're going to meet Schuler, and Moon's not going to be able to do that to him.
That was Carter threw it up. Back the other way, London with numbers. And Schuler. It's a foul on Schuler. Let's take a look at this play here.
And well, it's a London fast break. It's the best. It's as good as any of it I've seen in this league. But listen, the Storm had an opportunity to run 48 seconds off the shot clock in the last 2 possessions. They ran 4 seconds off the shot clock. And London's come down and scored on each time. You have the lead. Make them play defense. And that's what I want to see is, and although it looks like a good shot, take the ball out, move it around, and get a better shot.
And get that shot clock down. Get the clock down.
Yeah, exactly. Because the more possessions London get, remember I talked about 32 possessions or so? Their first ones weren't very good, but their last ones, since Moon's been on the court, have been excellent.
Yes, they have been, yeah. And the switches have been happening, and it's been in favor of London.
Well, now you're getting a little bit defensive now. And who do you go to for a basket here? And London's picking up full court.
Yeah, a little bit of a press here.
So I'd go with Samson Carter in the post. Let him operate down there. Or Schuler.
Carter bobbled that one, recovered. 7 on the shot clock. He's going to put up a 3. Missed it. Loose ball. Put back is good.
Huge play by your point guard to get an offensive rebound and put back. I got all kinds of time for Alex Campbell. What a great pickup by the Storm.
Having a great game, and so was Moon. Moon shot from the top of the key. 109-98. 5:08 remaining in regulation. Storm looked to work that clock down.
Nice.
Schuler, drive, hesitates, and the floater is good.
So many good things about that post-up move, Peter. Great player. You got to contain the...
Where his shot's no good. And now Alex Campbell, he wants to, now we got some pushing and shoving as Capers getting into it with Scott, and Scott doesn't want anything to do with it.
Well, I wouldn't either until my teammates got there.
And
that was wild. The guy was boxing him out right into the
London bench. Let's see if we can.
Look at that.
Oh, there's Capers. Capers is backing him into the bench.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Oh, come on now.
And he's still in front of him.
And you see Tyler Scott just does not want any of that buffoonery at all.
Oh, yeah. And Brad State's not going to tolerate that. You lay a hand on, they've been together for a long time, those two. You lay a hand on them, you're going to get a big handful of States coming in there.
Yeah, and Brad put on some muscle, as we mentioned last game. He was a steady participant of the gym, lifting some weights, put on 20 pounds of muscle. So
this is a little bit better. You're taking some time off the clock.
There's Tyler Scott downtown.
He's looking at Capers too.
Big time shot by Tyler Scott.
Whoa, man. 20 points for that young man.
Here's Capers coming back, misses.
Wow.
Tyler Scott, boy, oh boy. What a night the young man has had, his second pro season.
It's crazy good.
Yeah, he's been very comfortable. 114-98. Tried to force that ball into the post, didn't work out.
And he made a good defensive play.
And
Moon might be hurt.
Yeah, he's come up gingerly. And here's the shot by Tyler Scott.
Unbelievable.
Good release.
I had a really good chat with him. He was on the bike before the game, and he's just such a nice guy. And we just chatted for a little bit about basketball stuff. And, you know, he was like, his head was shaking, and he was ready to go. And I mean, he's not against getting better every single day. And that's what I love about Scott. He's going to do – he's not fading. Like, he used to hit those shots in university. I broadcasted, you know, 50 to 60 of his games. His shoulders used to fly back, and it used to go over. He used to hit them. But you can't do that in this level. He's so squared up right now and believes in that three-point shot. Just a pure, outstanding player.
Well, the two Canadians on this team, States and Tyler Scott, they put a lot of time in working on their game since they've turned pros. They've realized, hey, just because I'm a pro, I'm not at the promised land yet. They're putting in even more work, and it's paid off for both those young gentlemen.
Thanks a lot for all the comments. You guys are great online. Like, I love, we're reading these up here. The game's been so on fire that, you know, we haven't had a chance to read them, but, you know, Tanya, Andre, Lisa, how's everybody doing? Sylvia's out there. You know, so thanks for, you guys make the game. You guys should have some fun with that Twitter or whatever you call it, the YouTube feed. I mean, really good comments, and Alex is on there, and Elizabeth. So thanks a lot. You guys make the broadcast. We like to include you.
We appreciate you folks taking the time here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of choices entertainment-wise, so we appreciate you spending some time with us on a Saturday night here at the Eastlink Center in Charlottetown. 114-98 lead for the Storm.
Hey, this Storm team is waking up the league with this one. Like, how do you get this many new players in and be competitive? Good coach in Tim Kendrick and his coaching staff, and the players want to play hard. And this is going to be a good team. They're still without Carl Hall.
Yeah, that shot attempt misses. Coach Kendrick had a chat with Coach Hall, with Carl Hall, and there's a shot knocked down by Moon, and he should be back in the next little while. They're expecting him. He's down in Mexico playing in the Mexican Pro League, and boy, he's going to give them extra depth and some size.
Moon's got mid-20 points tonight.
Campbell. Here's Scott. Scott working on his man. That's where. And Scott missed that one.
Might be out of bounds. He's out of bounds, yeah.
And then Bolden collides
with
Scott.
That's what he's saying, yeah. Coach Kendricks is like, I'm trying to read his lips. And he's like,
yeah, he's pointing back there.
London player was out of bounds when he caught it, but Tyler Scott's going to pick up a block there. Just doesn't feel like this game's over.
No, this is London. This game is not over with 2:55 remaining.
Moon's going to take a break. So he probably...
he got nicked up there just a second ago, and he was hobbled a bit. And I wonder if that's the reason why he's coming out.
Yeah, London fans watching, do they play again on this road trip?
I think this is it. I think they go back home. Talking to Coach Vassell, he said he's looking forward to being able to sleep in his own bed.
Yeah. Maritime's in November. That sounds like a...
Well, it wouldn't be so bad if, if there wasn't so much snow.
And if you had power, eh, Peter?
And we had power. Thanks a lot, Maritime Electric.
Oh, stop it. Man, shout out to Maritime Electric.
Hey, Gord might be a fan of yours. I'm not. Here's Schuler with the rebound, and he's hacked, and that's foul's going to go against Ware.
Oh yeah, they really played well. Look, London came back in, made some good runs, but the Storm answered. And we were here all last year. We saw those runs with the Storm team, but we didn't see the fight back necessarily like we did today. And that's incredibly positive in Game 3 for the Storm team.
So Schuler to the line. And this could be a benchmark game. I mean, I know it's early in the season for them, but for the Storm to, we'll just say, on the verge of beating this London team, that could really be a table setter for them the rest of the season.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm gonna be there nice and early when this Storm team plays Moncton. When Moncton's here.
Now that's going to be an interesting game.
I think I'm going to go over and watch that game over there too, because Whew.
Brand new arena, and they're off to a red-hot start, 6-0 to lead the Atlantic Division.
Yeah, they got a great team.
I mean, they went into St. John's there, I believe, last weekend and won that game. They've been on fire. They've got a real good team. Joe Salerno's got some good personnel.
Yeah, our friend Joe is doing a great job there. And
brand spanking new arena in Moncton. Fans are coming out. So 116-105.
Lightning want to press here.
Moon is back in. Bird setting a pick on Moon. In the corner, baseline, Scott.
Oh.
Loose ball, Scott gets it. And a foul against London. Wow, that was some real good second and third effort by Tyler Scott.
Just had a great game today.
Take a look at this here.
He's got 20 points.
Look at him battle there, Gord.
He's got 20 points, 7 rebounds. I mean, he didn't play the whole third quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have a player like that and get hot, it just changes the dynamic of the whole game. It takes the pressure off your veterans like Samson Carter and Russell Bird. When you can get that third score in the mix.
And that second unit has been at times just as good as the first unit.
Yeah, Schuler's coming in, playing huge minutes. I mean, Robbie Robinson came in that second half and was a huge difference maker in that third quarter. Without them, they're not winning this basketball game. And you can go down the list. It's just a good team effort by this Storm team.
Contributions from everybody with the Island Storm. And Bolden, as he gets caught with a travel.
And that's a tough footwork stuff because you want to go for right-hand players coming off the left side. You don't have time to shot fake and get the ball to the pocket and then penetrate and go. Refs don't like that, and it's in the NBA they get away with it a little bit more. They'll give them a little bit more freedom, but not in these leagues here.
13-point lead for the Storm, looking to push their record to 2-1 on the season.
Hey, how about our Toronto Raptors? We're fans too down here. All the fans up and watching the Raptors. Did you see that game the other night?
Yeah.
Overtime?
Yeah, what a start to the season they've had.
I was palpitating. My heart was going crazy. I've never even been to a Raptors game. Have you?
I've been to a few of them, yeah. I was in the early days when I worked in Toronto, worked for the CTV affiliate. I covered them when they played at a Sky Dome.
Man, that's awesome.
Alvin Williams was on that team.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse, is he there?
Yeah, he was there when I was there. Damon Stottlemyre.
It's going back.
Yeah.
Comes a nice screen. They'll try to play a little keep away here.
1:52 remaining. Bird into the paint, tries to muscle that up, and he's charged with a travel.
Just a little bit awkward. He didn't put that last foot down. And I was like, ooh, are the ref going to get away? But it was just the move looked a little bit awkward.
Bolden.
That's better footwork by Bolden.
Moon drives by Carter. Some help there from Brad States, and I think Brad States might have ran into Carter. Some friendly fire.
Look at this move, though. Watch this. Wow. Are you kidding me? One dribble to beat the person, then everything else is to the basket. Watch this. One dribble, and then it goes right to the basket. And he's cleared his defender by so much. You guys must love him in London. Honest to God.
Such a sweet player. I mean, the acceleration, the ball skills. I mean,
I like this whole team. I like Bolden. I like them all. I like this league. I'm just having a great night. I'm happy.
Yeah, another great NBLC game. I mean, we've done 3 games. All 3 of them have been, very entertaining.
Yeah. And we had some shout-outs online about Stormy. I mean, Stormy, I don't know. I think I think he's lost weight in the last 2 weeks since we played, or maybe he just put his chest protector in the right spot.
Here's Harrison, and a foul on States.
Look at Stormy. There's not even any music playing. You can tell by Stormy.
Just got the
you
rhythm.
Can tell, look at
just
him.
got the
there's
rhythm.
No music
Look,
playing.
there's Stormy.
It's like, man, I know marijuana's legal now, but this is ridiculous, Stormy.
Stormy's having a good time. Somebody asked me the other day, Stormy, what is he? I don't understand. He's a storm cloud. He's a cloud. They didn't understand. Like, what? Well, I didn't. The person has, I don't get it. What's he supposed to be?
Oh, man.
A cloud.
I love it.
Island Storm.
Other teams must come in and see Stormy and say, oh, we don't want to play tonight.
They must say, Q-tip or what? No, he's a storm cloud.
Oh, man, look at this time off the shot clock. Brilliant basketball. And this is it. You practice, even though you're up 11, 113, you have to practice like it's tied. You know, you have to play that. You have to see what you're doing, get used to finishing games.
Look at Campbell here.
Hand on the hip there.
Yeah.
Still going. And, you know, what an effort by Bolden, like, to even get that basketball. Wow.
Campbell's a star, University of Windsor, and he's played in Europe from Brampton, Ontario. You're only going to go as far in this league as your Canadians will take you. You need to have good Canadian players, and every team in this league, they do have that. Here's Moon.
Are you kidding?
Wow. He sprung up and shot that ball. Now here's the press, and Bird weaves his way out of the traffic, and he's fouled by Phillips. Wow, the springs that Moon has.
Well, it's the springs and it's the control. Like, you know, when they talk about stopped on a dime, like that's it. He just stopped and he went straight up, like so athletic. Michael Jordan used to do that, and that was like a Jordan-esque kind of, defender keeps moving back, and he goes straight up. The kid's got talent. Well, a young man.
120, 109. Bird misses that first attempt. Now getting ready to check back in will be Robinson. And boy, what a great game here for the Island Storm. I mean, this was a team that, again, hadn't played in 13 days. The rest might have benefited them, you know, just getting out of training camp.
Yeah.
And getting some more time to get familiar with each other, so.
Yeah. And, I mean, a good game, familiar, and this is a big confidence booster. The Storm could have used this. They came out of the season, the first game, they were in it, but they were a little bit disjointed, just trying to feel it out. But I really think they've come together so quickly. Coach Kendrick did a good job of keeping his guys active and rested, but, you know, in shape. They look like a solid bunch tonight for sure. And
Coach Kendrick said there's a better vibe around this team than the one last year.
Yeah. But shout out to this London team. They really performed well today. They met a hot Storm team. They shot the ball incredibly well.
And I know the Storm won't use this as an excuse, but, you know, tail end of a road trip.
That's a great decision by Scott.
Scott just to run the clock down. And so
now
the
Stormy's picking it up quite a bit now.
Picking it up, yeah.
He knows. He can feel it. Oh, great game by the Island Storm. Congratulations to these players.
That ball rimmed out. This is Harrison now. And the putback is good by Williamson. So that's going to do it. The Island Storm.
Wonderful.
Hadn't played in 13 days. We're supposed to play on Thursday. That game got snowed out because of the bad weather conditions. Supposed to play Kitchener. That game's going to be made up in, I believe, in March or
February 28th.
Late February. Yeah. So there was a chance there could have been some rust on this team. it didn't happen, Gord. Just your overall thoughts on the performance here from the Storm, taking on the two-time defending champions.
They set the tone early. They came out with a lot of energy. They allowed their shooters to get hot. This game was Samson Carter's game, Tyler Scott's game. They were the true kind of stars of today, but everybody came together to get a huge win on home court. Big win for the Island Storm program.
So a fantastic game here tonight at the Eastlink Center. Final score, the Island Storm, they moved to 2-1 on the season with a 123-111 victory over the defending NBLC champions, the London Lightning. So on behalf of Gord McNeely and the our Universum crew, I'm Peter Ruckgazer saying so long from Charlottetown.